Hey everybody, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get into it. Yesterday I skipped doing a show because I just felt redundancy, and I don't want to be redundant or one of those shows that always put out the same kind of thing, or I've heard it here, why do I want to listen to it here? I tried to approach things from a perspective that isn't really talked about. So let's get back on the topic of protesting against ICE, because now the protests are reaching nationwide because of what's happening in Los Angeles and around the country. So let's start with just the whole premise behind these protests is that ICE, the Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement Agency, part of Homeland Security, is conducting raids on people that are not white. Okay, so that's basically it in a nutshell. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. There's no other way around it. And I'm tired of hearing the rhetoric about how, oh, these people are coming to take our jobs, or they're just here committing crimes, is a lie. That's selling fear. It's being Chicken Little, running around saying the sky is falling, and people are believing it when the sky is not falling. Okay? People who come to this country are far less likely to commit crimes because they don't want to go anywhere. They like it here. America is being sold as the greatest nation in the world. So why come here and make it not so great? Okay? That's not what's happening. As a matter of fact, if you look, just do a little research yourself, I would say at least 25% of people that voted for the Tangerine Terror regret their vote, which would have been enough to sway the election last year. But why are they regretting their vote? It's because of ICE, a lot of it. To say that these guys are not contributing to society and not paying taxes is another lie, because a lot of businesses, especially in the construction field, rely on immigrant work because Americans, especially white people, are afraid to work and get out there and get their hands dirty. And that has been the case ever since the foundation of this country, which is why slavery was enforced and made popular, especially in the South. White people, again, your plantation owners, they didn't want to work, so they hired slave labor to do the work for them because they're too lazy to work. And it's the same thing now. Nothing has really changed. As a matter of fact, you hear the stereotype, oh, the slaves, the black people, they're lazy, they don't want to do anything. That's only happened after slavery was abolished. Now that I don't work for you for free, I'm considered to be lazy. And it's the same thing that's happening now with these raids on immigration. If these people are so lazy and don't want to work, why are they showing up at jobs trying to round these immigrants up? It doesn't make sense. So you guys are a bunch of hypocrites that use this as an excuse to target non-white people. And just a question, okay, well, who's going to do the work then? You tell me. Okay, I would have loved to have worked construction. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, but I know a lot of people personally that would not do it and just want to sit back and complain about the people that are here doing the work. So, I just ask you, it's like, you say you hate immigrants, we need to deport all the Mexicans, but then let's go have tacos afterwards when we're done. It doesn't make sense. I would love to know what your thoughts and opinions are. There's so much to talk about here. I don't want to ramble, so I'm going to leave it here. But please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And most of all, leave your thoughts in the comments section below, because I think that's where the conversation is really going to happen. So you guys take care, and I'll see you later. We are living in definitely perilous times in the United States because